G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, how pickleball saved Sutton Howard's life. Pickleball is truly a sport for everyone, and that's one of the reasons why players love it. Pickleballers hail from all over the nation with different backgrounds and unify in their appreciation for this remarkable sport. Every player hits the court with a unique story. This is Sutton Howard's. I was a big athlete growing up as a kid. I played all different types of sports. And when I got to the college level, I tore my meniscus, and that was as far as my sports career went, shared Howard. My whole life was basically bound by sports, and that's all I was ever interested in. Once that was over, I really didn't have anything to fall back on. From there, unfortunately, Howard's life took a hard turn. Alcohol and drugs took over. I started getting more and more involved in the social scene. I didn't know what to do with my life. I was drinking, partying, and long story short, I became dependent on opiates and all different types of substances from there, explained Howard. I was basically just on the most god-awful downward spiral for about 15 years, which resulted in countless time in county jail and prison. And I was homeless in the Tenderloin in San Francisco for 4 years. Things just got ugly, continued Howard. I really needed a change. In March 2023, he took the first step towards healing and setting his life on a new path by starting treatment and moving back home. And when he did, he found pickleball. My mum had been telling me about pickleball, and the day I moved home, she had it set up for us to go play. From that day on, I haven't stopped playing, said Howard. 9 months into his pickleball journey, Howard already plays at a 5.0 level, and he's also a certified pro athlete trainer. He even won a PPA Moneyball event too. Today, he claims that pickleball truly saved his life. Athletics was basically the love of my life, and losing that was so hard. But with pickleball, I've found that again. And it gives me a lot of purpose and a lot of passion, joy, and fun, confided Howard. It's a pretty crazy ride. I've been playing pickleball for such a short amount of time, but it's solely the reason for the change in my life. Howard didn't come from tennis like the majority of pickleball players. While picking up a paddle came rather easily, it's taken a lot of hard work to achieve his 5.0 status. What got me hooked was Ben John's backhand. I've repeatedly drilled that until my head's going to explode. And all the kitchen play, the dinking and rallying, it's therapeutic for me, he said. Admittedly, Howard looks up to Ben and Colin Johns and their remarkable success. I think the Johns brothers' ability to break the game down to a science and be able to really outlast everybody is just so amazing to watch, he praised. That's something I've really taken after. Howard sticks to a regimented training schedule where drilling is a top priority. Off the court, he also hits the gym on a regular basis to supplement his gameplay. I do a lot of leg, core, and footwork training, a lot of specific movements like functional movements and different mobility and flexibility training so that I can last on the court, explained Howard. This is a full-time job, honestly. Thanks to his flexible work schedule, though, Howard can truly dedicate himself to honing his pickleball craft. I have the time to do it, and I've decided that this is what I'm going to do, he insisted. I'm going to push it to the max because I know this is my chance. It shouldn't come as a surprise that Howard found time in his schedule to become a certified pickleball coach, too. I've always loved helping people, and I love inspiring others to get better. It's this feeling of seeing people completely transform, he mentioned. This year, Howard's goal is to enter into qualifiers for pro matchups. Not only is he aiming high, he's taking considerable action to actually get him there. My routine is solid and I'm super disciplined. I have so much confidence in myself and my athletic ability. I really believe in myself with the things I've been through and what I can overcome. Pickleball is easier than what I've been through, so this feels manageable, he shared. I use my drive as inspiration because I feel like I've been shortchanged a little bit. I didn't ask to have addictions or go to jail. This is the opportunity for me to really overpower the things I've been through and shed a lot more light on my life, he concluded. In Howard's case, pickleball continues to be a game changer in every way possible. And if you've made it this far into the update, please be sure to dink that like button and rate and subscribe on the platform you're watching or listening to it on, so this and future episodes can be shared with and found by other fellow pickleballers. Second thing to know, as also shared on pickleball.com by author Will Dorton, Miami Open to feature MLP event. There's no denying that there's tension between pickleball and tennis. There are seemingly countless stories describing the different feuds over court space and noise. I mean, there's even a pickleball podcast called Tennis Sucks. One professional tennis tournament, however, is trying to bridge that gap. The Miami Open announced its plans to include a Major League Pickleball (MLP) event in addition to the tennis action during its 2024 installment this coming March. The 3-day MLP event will feature an all-star tournament featuring 16 top pickleball pros, a Pro-Am round robin that will pair pros with celebrities, and a Pro-Am team exhibition match. The Pickleball Showcase is one of 2 additional events being added onto the ATP and WTA 1000 tournaments being played across the fortnight. A professional wheelchair tennis competition is also coming to South Florida, making the Open the first 1000 series tournament to include wheelchair tennis. We are delighted to welcome both wheelchair tennis players and MLP stars to this year's Miami Open, said tournament director James Blake. We want to continue to build on the festival atmosphere that is now so synonymous with the Open. And we are proud to be the first 1000 series event to showcase elite wheelchair tennis and pickleball athletes to our fans. Pro pickleball players Jesse Irvine, Hurricane Tyra Black, Federico Staksrud, Pablo Tellez, Rachel Rohrbacher, and Andre Diescu are already confirmed to take part in the event. The Miami Open will run March 17 through 31, with the wheelchair competition taking place March 26 through 28, and the MLP event from March 27 through 29. Third thing to know, as shared on pickleballunion.com, Third Shot Pickleball opens largest indoor facility in Colorado. The second iteration of the Third Shot Pickleball has just opened in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. The first of the company's 2 indoor facilities has opened 45 miles away in Longmont last November. Adam Kahn, the proprietor of Meadow Creek Tennis and Fitness Club in Lakewood since 2004, and Max Ireland, a seasoned manager in the hospitality industry, joined forces earlier this year to conceptualize and pinpoint the Wheat Ridge location. Subsequently, Kahn sought potential sites for additional Third Shot venues and ended up meeting Dale Katekis, the founder of Oscar Blues. Dale had become an avid pickleball player and was planning on starting an indoor pickleball club here. And we had a meeting and really hit it off and decided it made sense for us to partner, Kahn explains. And here we are. Kahn, who had been facilitating drop-in pickleball play at Meadow Creek for years, recognised the customer potential and identified a need for an indoor pickleball club in the metro area. As he became a pickleball enthusiast himself, Kahn found overseeing the establishment of the Longmont location at Bowen Street was thoroughly enjoyable. It's been a delightfully fun experience working with this team, he says. One of the characteristics that I think all of us have in common is the desire, despite all the hard work, to keep it really fun and light and just to keep that really positive vibe. Management responsibilities for the Longmont venue sit with Robert Leonard, while Max Ireland takes charge of the Wheat Ridge location. Leonard, who formed most of his social connections in Colorado through pickleball, loves the community building aspect of the sport. Katekis sees similarities between the communal spirit of pickleball and the early days of Oscar Blues Grill and Brew in Lyons, emphasising the natural ability of pickleball to bring people together in a social, enjoyable and unpretentious environment. I've noticed that parallel and similarity with pickleball, he says. It just naturally brings people together in a social, fun environment that is non-pretentious. This will be another addition to Longmont that will attract people to the town and foster an even closer-knit community. The business name Third Shot Pickleball has its origin in Kahn and Ireland playing together at the Apex Pickleball courts in Arvada. Kahn was inspired by the significance of the third shot in a pickleball rally he noticed while his girlfriend was watching instructional videos before bed. He had a eureka moment upon waking up, realizing that the name would be perfect for a business enterprise. The Wheat Ridge third shot venue claims to be the largest indoor pickleball facility in Colorado, occupying the former Lucky's Market at West 38th Avenue and Wordsworth Boulevard. It boasts 13 courts with premium surfaces, court-separating netting, and a bar lounge area. Pickleball itself is a very beautiful sport, Ireland notes. There's a lot of community that goes with it, and oftentimes, if you go and play at the park or something, the community elements sort of end when the game ends. Third Shot's objective is to cultivate those community elements by hosting lessons, drop-in play, tournaments, and clinics for all ages and skill levels, including free intro to pickleball classes. Island even hints at the prospect of using the space for pickleball-themed weddings. The venue offers open play 7 days a week. Paddles up.